G'day guys, you know me. Have I ever exaggerated things beyond reason? I've been called out here tonight to help with a rat problem. And look, I have never seen the likes of this. Words can't comprehend what I can see in the thermal, and it's not even dark. This property owner has asked me to come out here and see what I might be able to shoot to assist him as he's going through a literal bucket of rat poison every night. The cold reality of what I'm using here tonight, call it a $4,500 PCP air rifle fitted with a $10,000 thermal scope. If you are keen to see what HD thermal footage looks like on the rats, I have about 500 of these 15.89 grain 22 cal Hades pellets to burn through. Holy shit, strap in, this should be an interesting video on the trigger indeed. Quick check on the zero of the air rifle, it is bang on at 20 meters. Wait for it to get dark, start to chew into things. Oh, he just moved. Lovely, they stick their heads down. They disappear quick though, don't they? Has anyone ever played whack-a-mole? This is like that, but a bit more fun. Look at them in that rack in the middle. What's on that shelf? It's 27, number 27. This is mind-blowing. I have never shot to this cadence. I've been here about 15 minutes and I've just burnt through 4 28 round magazines in my air rifle. They like that, eh? Oh, there's a suicide run on it. Here we go, running rat. Oh, what a shot! It is hard to not chuckle sometimes with some of the death jumps that these rats are making out of the pearlings. I'd imagine for a small rat, it's quite high up there and a long way to the ground. I often get asked, am I damaging the sheds if I miss or a pellet passes through a rat? No, it doesn't. I'm only running this air rifle turned right down like an old daisy gun. The pellets are going very slow, and that's the benefit of it. I'm basically moving my way along a line about 50 metres long between two sheds and some old machinery. I fire 3 or 4 magazines off in that gap, rinse, repeat, do it again. Yes, I get to shoot a lot in my role as a vertebrate pest controller, but wow, this is ridiculous. I'm shooting them that thick at the moment, it's hard to distinguish sometimes with the thermal what rat is dead and what rat is alive. There's that many laying around. This is not the place to be if you have a rat phobia. I can hear them running around when I'm shooting, but I'm just trying to focus on the task at hand. It's that time again that I give a plug to the channel supporter of these nighttime videos, and that is Ben down at Hunt the Night. If you are in the market for thermal, night vision, or anything else that I am using here tonight, have a look on his website, jump into his new store down in Pakenham, Victoria. He's a good guy, knows his stuff, offers excellent advice, and he's certainly got a very good skill base on these PCP air rifles if that's something of interest. I'm running the internal ballistics on the Thermion to good effect tonight. Now, something to cover. Everyone thinks that that function is for shooting long distance. No. Well, yeah, it is. But it's also very, very effective for shooting close range. I'm running a 20-metre zero on the air rifle for this job, but some of those shots are down to 6, 8 metres away. And that hold-off mark when I am so close to the targets is a very, very handy feature of that onboard ballistics. Some of these clips you might still see wraps flapping around in the bottom of the view. That's because the majority of them I'm shooting in the head. It's called the nervous system. Just because the body is still moving doesn't mean that the brain is alive. It's a little bit like chopping the head off a chicken. They still move around. It's the same thing when you head shoot those rats. You might notice in some of these clips on those secondary angles that I've got black spots on me. That's because unfortunately it's starting to rain. Now for the not so fun part of gloves on, garbage bags out, and go and pick up as many of these rats as I can find. No, I am not going to show you those carcasses. I seem to be going through a little bit of a bad run lately when I do show deceased animals from a lawful activity that is ethical. YouTube still don't seem to like showing those bodies. So I'm not going to do it here tonight. It's not worth the risk. What I can say is, holy shit, this one will certainly go down in the Hall of Memories, at least for me anyway. I'll definitely be back on this property. If you did like the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Ensure you subscribe to the channel with that little bell icon ticked. If you do like what I'm up to and you want to chat about any of these details, make sure you have a look at my Patreon. I'll see everyone next time.